Hello. So I left off recording yesterday when my maximum storage capacity was reached, and then I had to upload the video and then delete it off my phone, so I have more storage space to continue here for you today. Where I left off yesterday is right when I was talking about being able to do something about my daughter Ava being on Ritalin, and then I was trying to do something about it before I was able to continue trying to do something about it. I was served improperly when the stepmom after she overheard the phone conversation she didn't like, and I missed a court hearing because I was served just by email instead of by mail at my physical address that I still had at that time. Hadn't been evicted yet, and I missed the hearing. They got everything they want, and full legal custody of Ava, and then also requiring these ridiculous requirements for me to be able to see her. There was a court hearing I did appear for. I had filed a motion for reconsideration of the hearing where Mark was granted full legal and physical custody. I filed a motion for reconsideration of hearing based on the fact that I wasn't served properly. The court basically disregarded it. But there was a hearing I did appear for regarding the matter, and I chose not to speak because I did not have legal representation. So based on that, I had to be able to see Ava have these requirements based on what her father said in court. Her father said a bunch of things, putting me in a very bad light. And to be able to see Ava, I would need to follow those guidelines or be able to prove it wrong. Well, I don't have money for an attorney to represent me in court, and I may be intelligent, but I'm not an attorney myself. So one of the requirements is that I'd have to have a third-party supervisor. Well, shortly after the hearing, I wasn't able to get in contact with Ava's father. Apparently, he had changed his phone number without telling me and moved. I eventually got a hold of the stepmom. She gave me his new number, and he's never responded. People that I know that would be willing to do a third-party supervised visitation, her dad won't agree to. He won't even answer the phone. Another was a bunch of mental mumbo jumbo he said, accusing me of him believing that I have some sort of mental disorder that makes me a bad parent, and that's why he's doing what he's doing out of Ava's best interest and her safety. Oh, well, that's a load of crap. And he's doing what he's doing out of his own greed to have his perfect little family. Because I was divorced from him, therefore he didn't want me in the picture. He wanted Ava to himself. As if I never existed, so he could pretend that he wasn't divorced. So he could pretend he has this perfect little family. By no means am I perfect. But I'm Ava's mother, and she deserves to have me in her life. And so does my son, Emmett, from my second marriage. Oh, that was fun. So, I, realized into my marriage that he only married me so that he could get out of the barracks on post in the military, because he was in the military. Not because he loved me. Not because he wanted to start a family. We had a kid together. My son, Emmett. And somewhere into my relationship with my second husband, we became swingers. At first, it brought us closer together and was a wonderful experience. And then it became to where he only wanted to do something with me if it also involved somebody else. The whole point of being with someone is because you potentially enjoy them. So that was a little hard. Made me feel a little bit bad about myself. And then I was stay-at-home mom a little bit. 'Cause I pretty much quit doing massage when I had divorced my first husband. He was pretty much completely against massage because he was completely jealous of me touching another person's body, which was ridiculous, because the whole point of why I got into massage therapy in the first place is because I just want to help people and make people feel good. And not because I have some thing of touching naked bodies and want to make my significant other jealous. It's ridiculous.